Are your deceased ancestors among you? Are there haunted spirits watching you as you sleep? Are you sure you're by yourself while you're sleeping? Are ghosts real? If you believe in ghosts, you are far from alone. Around 45% of Americans believe in ghosts, and as many as 18% of people will go so far as to say they have had contact with ghosts. In the mythology of the United States and many other Western cultures, a ghost or spirit is a dead person who interacts with the living world. In stories, a ghost may whisper or groan, cause things to move or fall, mess with electronics, even appear as a shadowy, blurry, or see-through figure. A ghost is the soul or spirit of a dead person or animal that can appear to the living. In ghost lore, descriptions of ghosts vary widely from an invisible presence to translucent or barely visible, wispy shapes to realistic lifelike forms. Spooky footsteps, faint figures, the feeling of being watched. These unsettling signs of a ghost are as familiar to us as the goosebumps on the back of our arm or neck. 18% of adults say they've seen or been in the presence of a ghost, according to a research center survey. An even greater share, 29%, say they have felt in touch with someone who has already died. But there are explanations. Joe Nickell, a senior research fellow for the Committee for Skeptical Inquiry, an organization that promotes scientific inquiry and critical investigation of paranormal and other extraordinary claims, I've investigated haunted houses, inns, theaters, graveyards, lighthouses, castles, old jails, and even office buildings. He claims that he has never found a paranormal explanation, though. For years, presidents, first ladies, guests, and members of the White House staff have claimed to have either seen Lincoln or felt his presence. Lincoln is remembered for his character, his speeches and letters as a man of humble origins whose determination and perseverance led him to the nation's highest office. He is also remembered for his untimely death and his supposed afterlife in the White House. Lincoln's ghost, otherwise known as the White House ghost, is said to have haunted the White House since his death in 1865. His ghost has also been said to haunt many of his former residents in Springfield, Illinois, including his former law office. During his 5 years as commander-in-chief, he had slept very little and taken no vacations. There had been more to his sadness that he would even admit. He pretty much dreamed of his own death. Listen to Peter Baker of the New York Times talk about Lincoln and his ghost.
Ghost living in the second floor residence of the White House. Of course, there's a bedroom named for him, the Lincoln bedroom. He didn't actually sleep there, by the way. It was his office, but it's now a bedroom. And from time to time, you hear stories told about strange happenings in the middle of the night. Probably most famously, perhaps, is Ronald Reagan, whose dog Rex would bark at the room as if there was somebody in there and would refuse to go in. And on another occasion, according to Reagan, he stood up on his hind legs and was staring.
But that isn't the only encounter of Lincoln's ghost. Spirit photographer William Mumler captures a picture of Abe Lincoln's ghost in a studio portrait of Mary Todd Lincoln.
To pick up her print, and lo and behold, there was Abraham Lincoln standing behind her. He's got his hands on her shoulders.
The original photographic print of Mary Todd Lincoln with her deceased husband, President Abraham Lincoln, taken 7 years after his assassination by spirit photographer William H. Mulmer. The photo is part of the Lincoln Financial Foundation collection housed in the Allen County Public Library. You can see Abe Lincoln's hands over the shoulders of Mary Todd Lincoln. This was considered one of the first pictures of spirit photography. It is still said that Abe Lincoln walks around the White House today. Abraham Lincoln's ghost is the most popular ghost story in the White House. Lincoln's ghost is said to have haunted the White House since his death and has been reported by over 20 employees and residents, including First Ladies Harry Truman, Teddy Roosevelt, and Winston Churchill. Many workers and staff in the White House still claim to feel and see Abraham Lincoln's ghost today. Still to this day, Abraham Lincoln seems to be the most commonly reported White House spirit. Many other spirits have also been said to be seen, such as Andrew Jackson and Thomas Jefferson. But the question is still unanswered. Is Abraham Lincoln still around today? Is he living in the White House? Many have claimed to be in his presence, been able to see him, or even felt his energy in his room. Many pictures go around today, and many theories are still unsolved. What do you guys think? Is all this spirit talk in the White House all a hoax? Let us know in the comments. And thank you for watching.